Hello and good morning, everyone. Once again, I don't know why do we see those like red lines on the screen. Hopefully, this is not me. I'm not touching the screen, but anyway. Hello, good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar organized together with Clamanti Salon Supplies in collaboration with Norel Dr. Wilsz. And this is actually our first webinar of 2026, and I'm honestly very happy to be back with you talking about some truly amazing professional products. I have quite a few here from Norel Dr. Wilsz once again. So today we will be focusing specifically on Norel Dr. Wilsz professional cocktails, as the title suggests, and those are powerful, results-driven products designed for advanced professional treatments. And first of all, I would like to say big thank you for taking your time of your very busy schedules. I know at the beginning of the year we have New Year, new me resolutions and all of that, and many of us are already fully booked with facial treatments and beyond. And of course, things will be getting only busier as spring is just around the corner. Fingers crossed it arrives soon by looking like yes through the window. And as always, I promise to make this session as valuable and as time efficient as possible. If you know me, you know I can talk, but I will do my best to focus on the most important and practical information so you can later implement it directly into your treatment and daily work. And before we officially start, just a few quick organization points. As usual, the agenda. So first of all, please note that this webinar is being recorded and it will last approximately 1 hour and a bit. I will try to be fast, and everyone who registered will receive a link to the recording as usual, so you can rewatch it at your convenience. And usually the recording is available for at least 7 days after you receive the email, but usually Clamanti Salon Supplies team is making it available for longer for us, so you can even go back to the previous webinars. And please also note that unfortunately we are unable to share this presentation directly with you due to the copyright restrictions. However, you are more than welcome to take your own notes during this session, and of course you will have full access to the recording afterwards. And if you would like to explore additional materials, I highly recommend visiting Clamanti Salon Supplies. So you can find there all the, if you go to the dedicated section, marketing materials, you will find their catalogs, brochures, and posters to help support and promote your business. And now before me move on, so those were the organization points. And now before we move on, let me introduce myself. So my name is Joanna Bojarska, and I've been working as an independent beauty consultant for Clamanti Salon Supplies since 2018, I think. And I also run my own home-based beauty studio, Beauty by Joanna Bojarska, and I've been working in the beauty industry for nearly 2 decades, 18 years, yes. And along my beauty studio, I also run JB Pro Touch. This is a consultancy business company where I help other beauty professionals to grow, optimize, and scale their businesses. And if you ever feel you need support in developing your business, you are very welcome to visit my website www.joannajbprotouch.com. And you can also find me on YouTube, Joanna Bojarska, where I share professional beauty treatment demonstrations, skincare advice for both professionals and my clients. And after each webinar, I usually upload additional professional-only videos on my JB Pro Touch platform. So I would also like to invite you to follow me on Instagram, JB Pro Touch. So there I will be sharing some videos, practical tips, so then you can easily implement them in your beauty studios. Right. But enough about me. I would also like to briefly tell you what are the additional services at the Clamanti Salon Supplies, because apart from amazing professional products, we have the affiliate program, for example. So this is a fantastic opportunity to earn additional money, additional income by recommending products you already know, use, and love in your beauty studios. And enrollment is very simple and really great. It's a great way to boost your income alongside your beauty services. And if you ever experience any issues with signing up to the affiliate program, please contact Clamanti Salon Supplies directly by email, and I'm sure they will be more than happy to guide you through the process. And during today's session, please also feel free to use the chat box. This is your place. Say hello, tell us where are you joining from, and let us know whether you already work with Norel Dr. Wilsz products or if they are completely new to you. It's always lovely to see where everyone is tuning in from and to learn how you are using the brand in your daily practice. And I will be checking your questions at the end of the session during the Q&A segment, and I will do my best to answer as many as possible. But please do not hesitate to share your thoughts, experience throughout the webinar. I really value your input. So I hope you have all your notebooks ready, tea or coffee by your side, and we can start this session. So Norel Dr. Wilsz, it's a brand with over 60 years of history in the professional beauty market, and I personally value this brand very much because it's a science-based approach. It has science-based approach, high quality active ingredients, and most importantly, visible treatment results. And it's a brand designed not only to treat the skin, but also to support us professionals in building customized and safe treatment protocols. And what I mean by that Norel gives us tools and guidance, but also freedom to create your own truly bespoke treatments at your professional settings. And when we are talking about professional cocktails, we're really talking about those advanced skin solutions, products that allow you to respond precisely to different skin conditions. And in general, cocktails, Norel Dr. In general, what a cocktail is the highly concentrated formulation designed exclusively for professional use. And they are created to work either individually or as a part of combined or layered treatment. So depending on client's skin condition and expectations, you can choose the right product. And no matter if you use machinery like tech at your beauty studio or no, they will be a great addition. And what I personally love about those cocktails is their versatility. So it can be incorporated into many different treatment protocols, including like advanced classic treatments, advanced protocols, no needle mesotherapy, microneedling procedures, ultrasounds, sonophoresis, radiofrequency, and oxygen and infusion-based treatments. So whatever you're working with, anti-aging, acne-prone skin, hyperpigmentation, sensitive or reactive skin, there is a cocktail that allows you to tailor the treatment precisely to your client's needs. And as we all know, customization is key in the modern professional skincare, and clients love when they feel that a treatment is truly designed for their skin, not just taken off from like a fixed menu. And those professional cocktails from Norel Dr. Wilsz allow you to do exactly that. And they also give you the opportunity to upgrade your current treatment. So you can introduce treatment courses, position your services as advanced and result driven, which is incredibly important in today's competitive beauty market. And let me just tell you that they are also amazing value for money. And today I will be talking about 11 different professional cocktails available from Norel Dr. Wilsz. But before we start, I have some exciting news to share with you. First of all, we will have a little surprise for you later on, but that's later. And very soon there will be 4 brand new, highly concentrated and extremely results-driven cocktails introduced here on the UK markets. Those are ampoules, those ampoules were released literally like 2 or 3 weeks ago on the Polish market, and they have already received industry award, which is incredibly exciting. And these are 4 advanced ampules specifically designed for microneedling treatment and thermafrax procedures, so that radio frequency combined with microneedling. So yes, 4 new treatments and 4 brand new ampules that are truly next level. However, today's webinar is focused on the cocktails that are already available, and I promise you that as soon as those ampules are here, launched in the UK, we will organize a separate dedicated webinar to go through them in detail, and I genuinely cannot wait to share them with you. But at the moment, we have 11 professional cocktails in Norel Dr. Wilsz, and 9 of those cocktails are great for traditional facials, sonophoresis, no needle mesotherapy, microneedling mesotherapy, and then 2 cocktails, on the other hand, are suitable for all the treatments above except microneedling. But don't worry, I will explain exactly why that is and how to use those 2 products safely and effectively in your protocols, because my goal today is that by the end of this webinar, you will be confident and fully prepared to introduce and expand these cocktails in your treatments. So, as I mentioned earlier, we have 11 professional cocktails and 4 new ones coming soon in the Norel range. So they will be working great if you already work with the brand or you just want to start, and you will see that very quickly. You will see that some of the cocktails you will be using more than the others, and based on my own experience with clients, and I'm working with these cocktails since 2020, the 3 absolute best sellers which I always have in my stock are the Atello Collagen cocktail, Profiler, and Sensitive cocktail, but I will tell you all about them in a second. So let's maybe start with Atello Collagen. So first of all, if you decide to introduce Atello Collagen line to your beauty studio, it will, as a retail range or as a professional product, it has a high potential to become one of your best selling lines, because those products, they not only smell amazing, they feel beautiful on the skin, and they leave your skin incredibly glowy, plumped, and radiant. And clients love that immediate effect of that youthful, healthy, refreshed look. And the key ingredient here is Atello Collagen, which is highly purified form of collagen, and it's also the form commonly used in the medical and injectable applications, thanks to its biocompatibility and safe profile. So it can already tell you about the quality of this ingredient. And let's move to the cocktail. So who is the cocktail for? So as you can tell, obviously collagen, dry and rough skin with visible signs of aging, tired, dull skin, but it will be especially beneficial for clients who notice first signs of aging. They work long hours in front of the screens or are exposed to blue light. They live and work in polluted city environment. They spend that time in the air-conditioned offices. They have recently returned from the holidays, or they are preparing the skin for the sun exposure, or for example skiing trip. So the key ingredients here, if we look closer at the key ingredients, we have that Atello Collagen, which I have already described to you. So it will give you that skin firmness, elasticity, that hydration, and visible smoothing of the fine lines, and it creates that beautiful plumped youthful appearance. Then you have triple hyaluronic acid, so 3 different molecular weights of hyaluronic acid. So we have high molecular weight acid, then we have low molecule. So high molecule, it will work on the surface. I know you already know that, but let me just quickly say, the high molecular works on the surface, so it gives you that smoothness and protective effect. Low molecular weight, it penetrates deeper into dermis, so it will improve that hydration and improve that elasticity. And very low molecular weight, it will reach even, obviously, as we can tell, to the deeper layers, and that will be supporting that long-term hydration, and it will help to improve that overall skin structure. And this combination gives you that instant results and also long-lasting hydration. Then we have phytoplankton. So phytoplankton is rich in minerals and bioactive compounds. It helps you to remineralize the skin. This supports detoxification, improves skin tone and texture. Amazing when it comes to protecting your skin against environmental stressors. Then we have deep sea water, and the deep sea water provides that essential trace minerals like zinc, magnesium, potassium, selenium. Yeah, and then it will strengthen the skin barrier. It will support that cellular metabolism. It will improve skin vitality and resilience, and obviously panthenol, soothing, hydrating, supporting skin regeneration. And obviously here I have divided the results in like immediate visible results after the treatment and then long-lasting results here. So obviously straight after the application of the products or after the treatment, the skin will be silky smooth, soft, plump, radiant. The fine lines will appear visibly reduced, and then obviously in over time this cocktail will improve hydration levels, strengthen the skin barrier, and everything what I was talking about below, giving you that fresh, youthful and healthy looking complexion. And this collagen cocktail you can use for all the treatments, the classic, the sonophoresis, no needle mesotherapy, and micro needling. And here I have grouped that list of the products of the treatments here, and all the cocktails will be good to use with all those treatments, apart from those two, which I will tell you, later about. But this cocktail is particularly popular for microneedling treatments because it has that hydrating and smoothing properties. And just an important thing here, pH awareness. So first of all, none of the Norel Dr. Wilsz cocktails is designed for injections. This is a cosmetic brand, not medical brand. So Dermapen is as far as you can go, as deepest as you can go. And then one more thing to keep in mind when working with cocktails is what you use beforehand. Because usually we are combining those cocktails with, let's say, resurfacing treatment, so those acid-based treatments. And atelocollagen is a protein, it's collagen, yeah, and it's sensitive to low pH environments. So if you use a strong acid or resurfacing product with pH below 3.5 before applying the cocktail, there is a risk that residue of that acid is left in the pores, although we obviously neutralize, and that will bring down the collagen fibers, and the cocktail won't work as effectively as it should. There is one acid-based treatment, which I will tell you later on in the treatment protocol, which you can use with those delicate more delicate active ingredients like collagen, peptides, amino acids, and things like this. So you have to be mindful about pH when you use certain active ingredients. And I know you know that already, but I just wanted to repeat that because it makes a huge difference in treatment results. So that was the atelocollagen. I'm just gonna show you. Those are my ladies before and after photos from my social media, and those photos were taken with my phone, literally, and my lamp, magnifying light lamp, and so sometimes the angles might not be the same, but you can tell after. This is the result before and after one single treatment with collagen. And later in the webinar, I will show you that example treatment protocol for this treatment, where the atelocollagen will be used. So that was the before and after. And now let's move to Profiler. So this is the anti-aging wrinkle lifting serum with hyaluronic acid activator. Long name, so I will call it Profiler, up to you. And if you watched or attended my previous webinar where we talked about the festive treatments, you might remember that we were using Profiler in all three treatment protocols. And that's not by accident, because this is honestly one of the most versatile cocktails in the entire range. And it's an absolute must-have in the treatment room. Where are you? Here. So I always have like double or triple bottles of this. And it's designed for mature, dry and dehydrated skin, sensitive skin, and generally is recommended for clients 35 plus. But obviously, when we are looking at the clients, we have to look at the condition of the skin, not the actual age of our client. Because we want to treat those things which we see on the surface and beyond, and a profiler is especially useful when you see those early signs of aging combined with dehydration, because in those cases the skin needs more than just hydration, and it also needs that anti-aging stimulation. And the key ingredients here in this cocktail, it will be Hyal. So this is a trademarked next generation form of hyaluronic acid, because it will stimulate the production of hyaluronic acid. It will boost that long-term hydration, and it will give you that elasticity. Then you have Inovello Kapha. So this is a modified Inovello form enhanced by Kapha. So that Kapha component, if or CAFA or CAFA, will enhance that Inovello performance. And Kapha is designed to further improve that cellular activity, that boosting anti-aging efficiency, and it will support the skin regeneration. So it's a stronger version of Inovello itself. It has that more lifting and anti-wrinkle effect compared to the standard Inovello. Then we have sodium hyaluronate. Everyone is obviously familiar with this active ingredient. It's the hyaluron, it's the like a smaller molecular size of hyaluronic acid, and it also allowing to penetrate deeper into the epidermis. Obviously, it instantly binds and replenishes moisture, and together with that Hyal, it creates that multi-level hydration effect. So as you can tell, lovely, amazing, highly concentrated active ingredients. And then what kind of results can you expect? So thanks to this advanced formulation, this profiler will smooth and plump superficial wrinkles. It will boost hydration, prevent that newly hyaluronic acid form from degrading. It will instantly replenish moisture in the skin, and it will make the skin firmer and more elastic thanks to those anti-aging ingredients. And this is what the skin looks like when we use this mild resurfacer with the profiler. And here you don't have to look at the pH. So this is what kind of effect you can get after one treatment. So I hope you can see the difference. For me, it's quite significant, beautiful results when using profiler. The skin looks smoother, definitely plumper, better hydrated, and I don't know if you can tell, but for me, visibly refreshed. So this is the versatility of this, the profiler is that it's its biggest advantage, because you can again use it with all the treatments, including dermapen, microneedling, and it has gel consistency as all of them. They are fragrance free. And you can use it after resurfacing treatment, because it doesn't have any ingredients which could be negatively affected by the low pH. So it can give you a lot of flexibility when you are designing your combined treatments. Right. And now let's move on to another cocktail. The third cocktail, which I always have, is the sensitive soothing cocktail. This is a cocktail designed specifically for sensitive and reactive skin, and this is an absolute must-have if you work with clients who struggle with sensitivity. And we unfortunately see more and more of those clients because they, for example, are highly invasive, like they have like a highly invasive or intense treatment. They had treatments or they have compromised skin barrier. Their skin is like red, irritated, and like with this discomfort, or they simply cannot tolerate any other products or fragrance, for example. So I think the entire sensitive line is incredibly valuable. And in fact, together with Atello Collagen and Sensitive, I consider those two lines the basic skincare lines that every studio, every beauty studio should have. According to my opinion. And then sensitive serum is that professional. You can get it in the professional and retail, and this is amazing, like essential as product as well, together with this cocktail. And because this cocktail and the serum will be your SOS product, especially this serum, for example, is especially amazing during holidays if you have sunburn and things like this. But I'm sure you already know this serum as well. But sensitive cocktail, let's move on back to sensitive cocktail. It's a gel-based, again, fragrance-free cocktail designed exactly for that maximum tolerance and comfort. And who is this cocktail for? Exactly, sensitized skin, redness, inflammation, that rough, flaky skin, and you can use it in all treatments, including microneedling. But obviously, when you work with sensitive skin, you have to be very careful when you microneedling. And then you can use it, for example, after the treatment with microneedling, let's say, if you want to calm the skin. And then key ingredients here, amazing list of active ingredients. We have Sisa, Sika, Centella asiatica, you can call it tiger grass or gotu kola, different names, but the same powerful ingredient. And you have 2% of that. This is a very high dose. Then what Centella asiatica does, it calms and soothes the skin, it supports wound healing and improves the skin's regeneration. And this is one of the best and the longer known active ingredient for like very sensitive, reactive and compromised skin. Then Madeca sulfate, so 0.2, that's the saponin, and it's derived from the component derived from Centella asiatica, and 0.2 it's the maximum allowed concentration in cosmetic products, which already tells you that we are using the maximum and tells you how powerful this ingredient is. So Madeca sulfate, has strong anti-inflammatory properties. It significantly reduces redness, calms any irritation, any itching on the skin, soothes that dryness and that rough texture, and again supports skin regeneration. Especially beneficial for skin when you have clients with that burning sensation, stinging or that uncomfortable feeling. Then we have rice milk, obviously soothes and softens the skin and helps with that rough texture, very gentle and delicate. Then we have hydroxyethyl urea. This is a powerful humectant. It binds water, improves skin's elasticity, and reduce that tightness and dryness. And then panthenol, everyone knows panthenol soothes and calms and supports regeneration. Then we have Bioline, and this is that prebiotic complex. So this active ingredients will support your microbiome and that strengthening that beneficial microflora, and obviously it also consists microbiome, very viral these days. Everyone talks about skin microbiome, and obviously it contains inulin and phytosterols as well, and yes, so those are the active ingredients. And then benefits, so thanks to this intelligent prebiotic-based formula, the sensitive cocktail will strengthen the skin microbiome, again, microbiome, and then accelerate the skin regeneration, deeply moisturize the skin, so skin feels calmer, less reactive, less itchy, smoother, and visibly healthier. And personally, I love to have this cocktail in my treatment room as an SOS solution. So for example, if you have performed a resurfacing treatment and the skin reacts a bit more intensely than expected, or even after proper neutralization, and this is the cocktail which will save the day. So it will provide that immediate soothing and redness reducing effect. It will relieve that tingling and discomfort on the skin, and it will calm the skin almost immediately. So whenever the skin didn't react as we were presuming, it reacted more, this is your cocktail to use. And here, for example, you have a lady who came with the allergic reaction to pollen to my beauty studio. And we were doing the treatment on her, plus I've done her eyebrows, as you can tell as well. But this is how nice, calm, and super comfortable her skin was and felt after the treatment. And now we will be moving on to another very popular group of cocktails, hydration cocktails. Both of them, there are two. So you have this and this. So let's first talk about this. So hydration, basic, essential, and universal. Every professional beauty studio offers some sort of hydrating treatment, right? And that's for good reason. So no matter the age, skin type, or concern, hydration is always the foundation of healthy skin. I'm even rhyming here. So for this purpose, Norel Dr. Wilsz has created two excellent professional products. So Hyaluron 3% Intense Moisturizing Serum. So this is absolute classic. It's available not only for professional use, but also for home care. So it makes it even more versatile. So in professional size, which I'm holding now in my hand, you have 50 mils, and then you have 30 mils for retail version for clients. And this is probably the simplest product in the entire Norel Dr. Wilsz range. And that's actually its biggest strength, because it contains only 4 ingredients. And what is it for? So it's suitable for all skin types, all ages, and you can also apply it around that delicate eye area. So this is a perfect complement to any professional facial treatment. You can use it at any point during your treatment. If you do the skincare, you can use it with sonophoresis, for example. You can only massage it into the skin. You can use it for microneedling as well, or for no-needle mesotherapy. And this is one of those products you will reach for again and again and again. And then key ingredients here, hyaluronic acid and sodium hyaluronate, so that lower molecular, which will go deeper into the skin, and only 4 ingredients add in the inky list. So obviously hyaluronic acid will more like work on that surface, and it will obviously improve elasticity, smooth the skin, and sodium hyaluronate will bind and retain moisture, support deeper hydration, improve that skin's resilience. But I already spoke about it with the profiler. And this serum, what kind of effects you can expect? So it will deeply hydrate the skin. It will leave skin plump and refreshed, because every skin, when it's hydrated, it will be looking plump and refreshed. It will be helping with moisture retaining. It will moisture retaining, and then it will prevent that transepidermal water loss. It will protect the skin barrier, and of course, every hydrated skin appears, as I said, healthier and more youthful. And this is a very light formulation, because it has like a gel form. I don't know if you can see me in my little box. Very light gel formulation, very quickly sinks into the skin. You can use it for very young or very mature skin. You can use it for sensitive skin, dry, oily, combination skin. Everyone will love this product, and it's a fantastic product as a part of your daily skincare routine. And I would also very much recommend it for the retail sale. Truly versatile and essential product. And now let's move on to another hyaluronic based cocktail, which is the moisturizing cocktail with hyaluronic acid and trehalose. Here again, you can use it for all treatments, including dermapen, microneedling, and will be again best for all skin types, but especially dry and dehydrated. So I'm sure you already know the difference between dry skin and dehydrated skin, right? So dehydrated is the condition, dry is skin type, but I'm sure you already know those. And obviously, whenever the skin feels tight, looks dull, it lacks this elasticity and shows this dehydration line. Sometimes I will show you on the photo before and after when you have client and that person comes with those dehydration sort of lines. Those are not aging lines, but like more dehydration lines. And this cocktail will be a fantastic choice for those. And obviously active ingredients, we have similar ones to the previous one, and we have hyaluronic acid, sodium hyaluronate, but we also have trehalose. So trehalose is natural, with natural sugar and it has exceptional water binding properties. So it will protect the skin cells from dehydration. It will help survive skin extreme conditions. It will stabilize those hydration levels in the skin, and also it will support long-lasting moisture. Then we have licorice extract. I love licorice extract for its soothing and like reducing irritation effects. It supports that even skin tone has antioxidant properties. White tea extract, again, one of my favorites. It's rich in antioxidants and will protect your skin obviously against oxidative stress. It will improve that overall skin vitality. And then we have pullulan. So I would like you to notice that ingredient because you will see this active ingredient in many other cocktails. So pullulan, what it does, it's an ingredient which is very immediate, like gives you that smoothness to the skin and gives you that light tightening effect. Not like your skin feels tight, but it feels like lifted slightly, and it will improve the skin texture. So it creates, what I mean by this tightening effect, it creates that like soft, flexible film on the skin, not like you feel it on the skin, but it gives you that lifting effect by enhancing the hydration and smoothness of the skin. And this is an excellent choice. This cocktail is an excellent choice for when you are dealing with that hydration that needs a step further. So if you have a client who is really dehydrated, that has that tightness, visible dehydration lines, that combination of hyaluronic acid and trehalose, licorice and white tea extract gives you that beautiful visible effects. So those are the effects of the treatment I was talking about. And then you have my lady who came from holidays. As you can tell, her skin was quite dry. It needed that drink of hydration, of hyaluronic acid, trehalose. So whenever you have client like this is the cocktail you will be reaching for in your treatments. As I said, those are my photos taken with phone, so if the angle is not the same, I do apologize. And so there will be our two hyaluronic acid based cocktails, and now we will be moving to more targeted cocktails here, and we will start with the honestly one of the most probably great product for working with hyperpigmentation without causing irritation to the skin, and this is the whitening cocktail. And hyperpigmentation is a massive skin concern in professional practice. We see it almost every single day, and very often, and usually it's the result of insufficient or inconsistent applying of SPF, right? And this is exactly where this whitening line, the whole whitening line and the whitening cocktail comes from. I know the name whitening might sound a little unfortunate, but in reality, this line is all about brightening, spot reducing, evening that skin tone, and treating hyperpigmentation of different etiologies. So if you think about this line, you think about professional brightening and pigmentation correcting line. So, what kinds of hyperpigmentation does it target? It targets them all. So, PIH, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, post-acne marks, hormonal pigmentation, age spots. So, regardless of why the pigmentation appear, this cocktail can be safely incorporated into professional treatment protocols. So, this particular cocktail will be also great for all treatments, including the microneedling, and it will be beautifully giving you that controlled progressive brightening effect without that irritation. This is the key word, so you don't have that irritation. So active ingredients: tetrapeptide 30. This is biomimetic peptide that regulates that melanocyte activity. So helps control melanin production, reduces that excess pigmentation, and it works, this tetrapeptide works by interrupting the signaling pathways that leads to overproduction of pigment. Then we have Melavoid. Melavoid is an amazing trademarked brightening complex, and it is designed to inhibit tyrosinase activity. It will reduce melanin synthesis. It will prevent excessive pigment formation, so any further dark spots, and it's effective yet gentle, which is crucial when treating pigmentation long term. Then we have white mulberry extract, inhibits again in tyrosinase inhibitor, improves overall like the skin brightness. And then berberry extract, so this is again a tyrosinase inhibitor. So you can tell that we are hitting hyperpigmentation from different angles with loads of different active ingredients which are working on different levels. And then we have AA2G, so that's a stabilized form of vitamin C. And vitamin C, queen of antioxidants, brightening effects, improves skin radiance. So, and because it's stable, it works gradually, and safety, so it's perfect for that pigmentation prone skin. And then of course niacinamide, very popular these days. It reduces pigments, and then obviously calms inflammation and evens out skin tone, although niacinamide is great like an overall active ingredients. So what does this whitening cocktail do? Because as I said, thanks to this intelligent combination of active ingredients, it will inhibit tyrosinase activity. It will lighten hyperpigmentation of different origins, and then it will reduce both the number and intensity of dark spots, and it will prevent that pigment accumulation, so further active dark spots, and it will improve skin like radiance and freshness. So skin after this using this cocktail will feel brighter, more even, more luminous, and visibly healthier. And I personally achieved amazing results using that whitening cocktail and whitening line. And one of my favorite protocols is combining that pyruvic acid with pyruvic acid. If you want, I can film you a video where I do this kind of treatment and what are effects before and after, although I will show you photos in a second. And clients get amazing results without excessive stinging, burning, or prolonged recovery, because no one has time for downtime, literally today. And the whitening line is also great for it has also great whitening mask in this, but that's probably another topic for another the webinar. Right, so let me show you some photos before and after. So I just wanted to show you photos of ladies in different age and the different etiology of the hyperpigmentation. So this is before and after only one single treatment, right? And then this is again, I was doing mild peel and then deep cleanse on that client. So you can see a significant reduction of the dark spots. And then here, that was a series of treatments. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is not before and after one treatment. We were doing, I think, 4 or 5 treatments on my lady, but I think we achieved amazing results. When it comes to hyperpigmentation, I never promise miracles. Usually we are not able with traditional cosmetics, we probably are not going to be able to reduce like hyperpigmentation to zero, but even achieving effects like this, I think those are great and amazing effects. Right, so now another amazing anti-aging correction cocktail with amino peptides, and I have used it up. I don't have it with me here, but my delivery is on its way, literally as we speak. So, targeted cocktail for again gel-based, and it's great for using with all the facial treatment, and it's primarily recommended for mature skin. However, we always look at the condition of the skin and not just the age, and sometimes a 35-year-old skin can be much more declined than a 50-year-old one, yeah, for example. So when I'm doing skin analysis, I also always look at skin density, that skin elasticity, depth of the wrinkles, hydration level. So this is cocktail and more, of course, but this cocktail is ideal for that skin which shows visible signs of aging. It has loads of firmness and that structural decline. You can tell that this is more mature skin. And when it comes to active ingredients, again, some amazing active ingredients. So we have, again, biomimetic peptides like Synco. Synco will stimulate collagen synthesis. It will support skin firmness. It will improve skin structure because it will send the signal. So it's a signal peptide, and it will send the signals to fibroblasts to increase that collagen production. So it will help to improve that earlier mentioned skin density and elasticity. And then Syntax is another biomimetic peptide, and it will be working on strengthening that dermal epidermal junction. So in simple terms, it helps to skin that it holds itself together better, making it look smoother, firmer, and like more compact. Then we have wild yam extract. It's rich in phyto compounds, and especially beneficial for mature skin, improves regeneration, improves elasticity, comfort of the skin. Then black cohosh extract supports anti-aging process, helps to restore skin density again. Then we have pullulan. I told you to remember that active ingredient because this is the one polysaccharide which creates that flexible film on the skin, if you remember, and gives you that smoothing and tightening effect. And then trochotrienols. Those are powerful form of vitamin E. So vitamin E, antioxidants, protection against the oxidative stress, and support in regeneration. And thanks to this advanced, as you can tell, very advanced active ingredients, we have amazing work, which is by stimulating collagen, elastin, GAG synthesis. It will gradually smooth wrinkles and furrows. It will improve skin firmness. This is the effect after one treatment. It will improve that skin firmness and intensity. It will enhance that intercellular communication, and the skin becomes tighter, brighter, smoother, and visibly more compact. And this is an excellent a cocktail for microneedling because it delivers truly beautiful results with microneedling. It definitely immediate wrinkles smoothing, improves skin texture, visible firming of the skin, and aminopeptides work extremely well when delivered through microneedling. So here you can see the effects before and after. The time between those two treatments is 6 weeks. So my client came with quite dry, and as I said, this lack of the you can tell that this is the mature skin. We've done one treatment, and then my client was using proper home skincare regime. So I have created for her skincare regime. And then she came 6 weeks later. We've done second treatment, and those are the effects. So I think the effects are pretty obvious. And because this treatment as well, one more time, the pH awareness, you have to be careful what you use before that. So for example, glycolic pill 25% will be. So that's the pH. Sorry, I just needed to mute someone. And the benefits, visible signs of aging, dull stress skin, loss of firmness and elasticity, very strong targeted anti-aging solution, right? And now, so that was the anti-aging wrinkle correction cocktail with amino acids. And now let's move on to the next cocktail, and which will be exploring another skin concern, and that's the anti-redness line. And in this line, we have two cocktails, one for rosacea and one for cuperous skin. And the one for rosacea, it's the one with the vitamin PP and redness complex. This one, it's great, again, for sonophoresis, no needle mesotherapy, traditional facial treatments. But this is the first cocktail which we do not use with microneedling. And why? Because obviously this is it's not suitable for the microneedling because, first of all, we haven't laboratory tested it for microneedling. And secondly, if you have active rosacea, especially phase 2, microneedling is not recommended anyway. Pre-rosacea state, very mild rosacea, you might go with very gentle microneedling, but for that you would be using the other cocktails. But this cocktail was created specifically for that more pronounced and reactive forms of rosacea, where the top priority for you is to calm, soothe, and stabilize this skin, not to stimulate it even further. And then key ingredients here, you will have this 2% redness complex. So again, trademarked active ingredient. It will reduce that flushing on the skin, persisting erythema. It will calm that hypersensitive skin. It will support that vascular balance. Then we have niacinamide, again, vitamin PP. So that will strengthen the skin barrier, reduce redness, and support that microcirculation. And then pronalen. Pronalen is the botanical complex, and it will give you, again, reduction of stress, skin comfort. Aesculus again will give you that strengthening effect for the capillaries. It will improve microcirculation. Then helichrysum hydrolate. I love this active ingredient because it's very soothing. It's very reduces that inflammation in the skin, that redness in the skin. It supports skin healing. So helichrysum hydrolate, helichrysum and helichrysum hydrolate, amazing treatment, amazing active ingredients. And then we have mimosa extract, again, improves comfort, calms reactive skin. So same like with other cocktails, we are targeting the skin concerns from different angles, so you get the best ultimate results. Then again, Centella asiatica, same as we had in sensitive line. Then panthenol and allantoin, basics, so they are great for soothing, irritation, supporting healing. And then again, pullulan. As I told you, it will be seen in quite a few different active cocktails. And then effects which you can get, it will definitely reduce that flushing and erythema on the skin. It will modulate, I'm not going to even try to read them, the TRPA1 and TRPV1. So I just called them hot and cold receptors. I wouldn't remember that. So that will help to reduce that burning and stinging sensation. Then it will also give you that moisture to the skin, that calming effect, and it will also lighten up the complexion. So this is the rosacea cocktail, where our main is to calm and stabilize the skin. Then the second one is cuperos. Do I have it? No, it's on its way to me. So the cuperos is that cocktail again from anti-redness line, which you can use with microneedling. But when you are dealing with a cuperous skin or more delicate, sensitive skin, we are only doing very delicate microneedling, only when and where needed. And this oh, sorry, I didn't move it on. So this one, the cocktail for cuperous skin, has been designed for people with broken capillaries or very early stage of rosacea. This cocktail contains again vitamin C and rutin. And unlike the previous one, as I said, it can be used with microneedling, but always be very, very careful when microneedling cuperous or very sensitive skin. Because this skin is less reactive, you can use it in all traditional facials and once again micro needling. This is obviously when we do micro needling on sensitive skin, we are never like we're doing in the control shallow way with no bleeding whatsoever. And the key ingredients here is hamamelis. It will strengthen the capillaries. Then we have horse chestnuts, so that capillary strength. Then we have white tea extract, again, my favorite, provides that antioxidant protection. Then rutin, obviously, is flavonoid that strengthens capillary walls, reduces that vascular fragility of the capillaries, and then stable vitamin C. Queen of antioxidants, brightness, protects against the oxidative stress and improves that overall skin tone. And again, that pullulan, which is gently smoothing, and it will improve that skin texture. And the effects on the skin which you will get, it's the strengthening of capillaries, reduce vascular walls, like this fragileness. And then obviously you get the decreased erythema. It will give you that it will suppress inflammation. So you will really see that the skin is much calmer. The complexion is lighter. On the client, and it's the one of those cocktails I use very often. In fact, literally, I lose my last portion this last weekend, because it delivers beautiful results, especially for cuperous skin. And I will be sharing some photos before and after, because I did them, but I haven't got time to put them together. But I will definitely share them with you. So if you work with rosacea or cuperous skin at your beauty studio, anti-redness is an absolute must-have. It will give you beautiful results. So this is my client after one treatment with cuperous skin. This is not the last weekend one, but this is one of my clients, and this is what kind of effect you can get. Apart from reducing the redness in the skin, you can see how much smoother the skin is as well. I hope you can see that on the picture. And now let's move to another cocktail. I know there's quite a few cocktails here. I hope you are still with me. So the next cocktail is for acne skin with birch and willow bark extract. And this is the second cocktail in today's webinar that cannot be used with microneedling. And again, there are two very clear reasons for it. First of all, some of the active ingredients in the cocktail have not been tested for microneedling, plus we have azelaic acid component here as well. And secondly, and most important, we do not microneedle active acne skin anyway. It's not recommended. And this cocktail is created especially for this active acne. Because when you work with acne skin, the priority again is to calm inflammation, regulate that bacterial flora, normalize sebum production, and restore that skin barrier. And only once the skin is calm and stable and acne is under control, we can maybe, as a final step, consider microneedling if it's appropriate. So when you use this cocktail, you can use it with all the treatments apart from microneedling, and it's ideal for oily, seborrheic skin, acne skin. So whenever a client comes with active breakouts, this is the cocktail, and this is the cocktail which you will be choosing. And I actually have a separate webinar dedicated to acne treatments where I talk more about detail about this line and how I use it in practice. I don't know if it's still available on YouTube channel, but you can climb onto YouTube channel, but you can go and see, and you will also find there before and after results. And I also put before and after results on my Instagram. And key ingredients here, this cocktail contains a very well balanced combination of anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and healing ingredients. So you have 3% of azelaic acid. I absolutely love azelaic acid because it's great for sensitive skin, reduces inflammation, helps to clear that pustules in the skin, and lightens post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. And then willow bark and birch extract, so this is our natural form of BHAs. So gentle exfoliation supports that clear pores, helps to reduce comedogens in the skin. And then rosemary extract, very viral, I think last year, sorry, on social media, because it has that antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties, and it supports also skin healing. Then we have tea tree extract, classic. Then we have vitamin B and 6, which will support that sebaceous gland regulation, and they will normalize oil production. Then panthenol and allantoin to soothe that skin, and then again, pullulan. And effects on the skin, which you will get here, it definitely will, this cocktail will control bacterial skin flora. It will reduce seborrhea and comedons, and then it will smooth and refine enlarged pores. Beautiful effects, excellent professional solution for acne-prone skin when were used consistently and correctly. Because obviously when we deal with acne skin, we don't do like a single treatment, right? A single treatment will give you some results, but what we want to do when we deal with acne-prone skin, we want to give our clients the best results we can. Then separate skincare for home use, and they have to follow our protocols there, and then we will get those long-lasting results. And here I have a lady who was coming to me in 2023. She came to me with this kind of acne, and then in 2024 her skin still looked great, clear, because she was really consistent. We've done like 4 or 5 treatments. Then we were doing refresher treatments. She was coming for another like portions of the professional treatments, and she was using all anti-acne line from Norel Dr. Wilsz. Here you can see the results on the side of the skin. I think she was really happy with the results. And here as well on the other side, this is what we managed to achieve, not only to reduce the acne, but also to improve skin tone overall. As I said, I'm taking those photos with my phone, so sometimes the lighting might not be the same, but I hope you see the main thing here, that when we're dealing with the acne. And then Last but not least, a multivitamin energizing cocktail with coenzyme Q10. So this cocktail is very popular in my beauty studio, especially during the summer months, because it's fantastic before holidays or after holidays, and when your skin looks tired, dull, and stressed. And this is again gel-based cocktail, and it's suitable for all the treatments, perfect for that tired, that lacking of radiant skin. And here the active ingredient, we have that concentrated liposomal complex. So we have here loads of vitamins, vitamin A, B3, B6, C, E, and coenzyme Q10. An amazing plethora of active ingredients which will give you that regenerating and strengthen skin, and it will support again collagen synthesis, it will smooth and calm vascular changes, it will brighten and refresh skin tone, and it will leave your skin fresher, more radiant, healthier looking, and visibly revitalized. And although I personally reach for this cocktail most often during the summer month, it is important to say clearly that this is not a summer only product, right? You can safely and effectively use it all year round. It's just one of those cocktails that feels especially perfect during summer for me, because it's fresh, energizing, and revitalizing. So this is an effect before and after one treatment with when I was using multivitamin line from Norel Dr. Wilsz on my client. Right. We moved through all the 11 cocktails, and before we finish, let's move on to the ultrasound gel, because we have covered all the cocktails, but now because when you're working with the professional cocktails, we have to think about being cost and time cost efficient, right? And the cocktails we were talking about today are highly concentrated, and you really do not use, and you don't need to use a lot. And very often, like, this cocktail should last you for like 10, 15 treatments, but you have to mix it with the soothing ultrasound cocktail, because it's great to make that cocktail to slide on your skin great and better, and it's great for larger areas. You need a product that gives you that long-lasting sleep, yeah, without the need of adding cocktail constantly. Otherwise, you will use like half of the bottle for one treatment. So this is exactly where ultrasound gel comes in. It is a crystal clear, unscented, conductive gel. You can use it for sonophoresis, no-needle mesotherapy, radiofrequency, and ultrasonic liposuction. And today we are obviously focusing mainly on sonophoresis. It's great because it's not only gel, it also has like gel on its own, but it also has some active ingredients like atelocollagen. We were talking about it when we were talking about collagen, and triple hyaluronic acid. So it will nicely be hydrating your skin. So it means that it will not only improve device performance and the treatment performance and will cost more cost effective, but it will also support that hydration and skin comfort. So what this gel does, it provides, as I already told you, that long lasting sleep. It improves conduction of ultrasound waves and increase comfort and effectiveness of the machine-based treatment. And here I just want to talk about one more thing. I always like to mention that, especially when you're working with the cocktail and the sonophoresis gel after like stronger and resurfacing treatment, like intense exfoliation, for example, or manual extraction. The skin may be already a little bit tired and sensitized. So when you apply the serum first, a client may feel like mild tingling And once you apply the ultrasound gel, they might feel like warmth and tingling again. And this is absolutely normal and usually disappears between 30 seconds or even less. But I always explain it to my clients beforehand so they feel like informed and calm and they are reassured that everything is under control, because communication always makes real difference when it comes to the products. Right. And now, as I mentioned at the beginning, we have a little surprise for you. So together with Clamanti Salon Supplies, we have prepared a special promotion for everyone who is here live today. And this promotion will be valid for another 48 hours. And with the code cocktails10, you get 10% off all the cocktails from Norel Dr. Wilsz. So it's a great opportunity to stock up or try new cocktails or finally introduce some of them into your treatments menu. Use it at your checkout and enjoy your shopping. And then I told you that I will be talking about treatment protocol. I hope you are still with me. I know it's a long webinar. So the treatment protocol, I've just done a little tiny list. I will be preparing a separate video about this protocol, and then on my JB Pro Touch website, social media, Instagram. And then if you want a more detailed protocol to be sent to you, I will ask you to leave a comment and then I will DM you the detailed protocol. But give me a few days so I can prepare a video for you. So here, treatment protocol, cleansing. This is the anti-age collagen booster. So cleansing, a double cleanse, then skin preparation. It's optional. You will use 5% glycolic acid and then you will use 25% glycolic acid resurfacer. This is the resurfacer which you can use with things like aminopeptides or collagen, because it doesn't lower that pH of the skin too much, so you can use it with collagen. And then obviously after resurfacing we neutralize and then we perform sonophoresis with Atello collagen cocktail, and then we can move on to the massage. And for the massage you can use our massage lotion, you can use what do I have here? Yeah, massage lotion, massage oil, or you can I like very much this white tea mask to massage my client's skin. And then you do relaxing or more like lifting massage, depending on what type of massage you do at your beauty studio. And then you apply the mask. And here, as an example, I will give you the sheet mask with from the collagen line. Great mask because it gives you that soothing effect, and it will also be great for like plumping the skin and giving skin that beautiful glow. And then obviously we will be finishing with the skincare. And here for the skincare I would be using the collagen toner, then obviously the collagen serum, then I will be using the eye booster. Amazing. I love this collagen eye booster because it really smooths the skin around the eye. And then you will apply the collagen cream and then the SPF, because we always finish with SPF every single treatment. Right, so now I think I've said everything what I wanted to say. I will move on to the question and answers segment, so Q&A. I just remind you about that code you can use for another 48 hours for 10% off professional cocktails. And now let me move on to the chat where we are talking what kind of questions I have. So, is Atello collagen vegan friendly? This is the marine collagen. So this is not gonna be vegan friendly because we use marine collagen in it. Then beautiful Joanna, wrinkle lifting serum is for it's for micro needling. Wrinkle lifting serum. Yes, wrinkle lifting serum you can use for micro needling as well. I love Norel products. Dana, thank you very much. Maria is asking, Hyaluron Plus Gel Serum is okay for microneedling? Yes, it is okay for microneedling. It has only 4 ingredients. It's great for that. Anna, thank you for sharing your knowledge and experience. I'm a huge fan of your webinars and I'm already looking forward to the next one. Oh, thank you so much. Then I have Aggie. Aggie is asking, can I use the collagen cocktail after superficial chemical peel or medium peel such as TCA? TCA not, because obviously pH of TCA is too low, so it will break the collagen fibers. And if you use superficial chemical peel, as I said, yes, but be careful and be cautious of the pH of that peel you are using. Because if it's below 3.5, then you will be breaking the collagen fibers. So it will be a placebo effect. But we have other ones which will be great, like Profiler, for example. Do Norel serums are sterilized? Thank you. No, the Norel during the process, obviously they are going through the disinfection process, but they are not sterilized. I mean, none of the ampoules which you open and the air is going into them can be sterilized, because the moment you open them, they are not sterilized. And then Anna, I love all of them. And then Aggie, is a sensitive cocktail suitable for acne, rosacea, or eczema? Amazing. It will be amazing for eczema, for example. And then I will pair it with the lipid repair line. And prescribe it for your client to use it at home as well. This is like a dark blue line, and acne rosacea as well. I have some photos before and after on my Instagram. You can have a look how I was treating acne with rosacea. Obviously, depending on what type of rosacea we are talking about, because if it's stage 2 already, I usually work with a doctor together as a doctor, so we are combining our work, so the person is seeing dermatologist and then me. But if it's pre-rosacea or rosacea stage 1, you can use sensitive serum. What is your go-to product for mild resurfacing? Mild resurfacing would be azelaic acid, definitely, or that 25% glycolic acid, because after that you can use all the ampoules. So that will be the mild resurfacing. Then also you are using your resurfacer, that's the Pure Face Works is asking. When you're using your resurfacer, you also look at the client's skin. So when there is like, depending on what's their goal. So for example, if they want to work on smoothing the surface of the skin and reducing the visibility of the pores, you would use mandelic acid. If they are more mature and they want to work on that texture of the skin and smoothing fine lines, you would use 25% glycolic acid. If they are sensitive, like they have redness on the skin is quite irritated, but they still have acne problems, you will use either, depending on the stage of the acne, you would use either azelaic acid, or you would use the acne anti-acne line resurfacer. So depending what kind of skin you are treating, but all of them, all of the ones which I mentioned are mild resurfacing products. The treatment frequency suggested for protocols. So for the protocol which Maria is asking, for the protocol which I shared, every 2 weeks you can do this treatment, definitely. And I would do like 4 to 5 treatments in the program. I was late to this. Could I have sent to my email, please? Gemma is asking, would love to try this on my own skin. Great, Gemma. I hope you will love it. I'm waiting for your feedback once you use them, and you will get the recording sent to you, and then you will have like around 7 days to rewatch it at your convenience. And then Maria. can you use after applying any cocktails LED light? Yes, depending on which LED light is always great. There are only like some protocols with when we do chemical peels or something, which Norel Dr. Wilsz doesn't have in their offer, where you shouldn't be using LED lights, but usually the providers will tell you when you can't use LED lights. But otherwise, after all these cocktails, you can use LED lights. And I know, Maria, you have Dermalax, which will be amazing after. Gemma, what other products did you use for the acne? So there is, Gemma, there is a separate webinar where I talk only and strictly about acne, different types of acne, and what we are using for acne. It's the light green line, acne line. And you have all the products for professional and home use there. But I think there is still webinar available on Clamanti's YouTube channel, and you can watch it because it's like an hour-long webinar, and I tell you everything about all those products. Olga, amazing gel I bought after yours you recommended it. Oh, thank you so much. I love this gel as well. Beautiful slip, and it allows you to work quite long with the serum. Can I mix the cocktail? What is the promo code? Aggie is asking. Promo code is cocktails 10. I hope you can see it in the background. And then I can mix the cocktails. I usually do not see the need of mixing cocktails. The only thing which I would use probably is because they are so concentrated, and if you know what the main purpose of your treatment is, you will only need one product, one cocktail. But for example, you were using collagen cocktail, and at the end you would like to use during your treatment, and at the end you would like to use another cocktail, you can use Hyaluron 3 Plus in your skincare, let's say. But they are so concentrated and they have such a long list of active ingredients that you won't need to mix them. But if you want to mix them, you can, but please look at the active ingredients so you don't overload the skin with, for example, niacinamide, because then it can react, or you do not combine treatments which combine active ingredients which can contraindicate each other. So, for example, you would use the acne skin cocktail and then you would mix it with collagen, then the active ingredients for this would contradict the telecollagen, making it a placebo effect, if that makes sense. So you look at the skin, and I usually use one cocktail during the treatment. Protocols, please, Gemma. IB protocols, Anna, and thank you. I will be doing protocols. Please make sure you follow me on JB Pro Touch. So that's where I will be sharing them. Gemma, would any of these products be good for psoriasis? Yes. So for psoriasis, I would definitely use the sensitive cocktail. Will be great. And then again, I would combine it with the lipid repair line. Again, on my Instagram, you would have to scroll quite far down. You have a video and photo of my ladies who was using the lipid repair line on psoriasis there. And we had some amazing results. Olga, thank you for the webinar and for sharing your knowledge. You are amazing. Thank you so much, Olga. I'm trying to give you the best tips and the best practical information. Marlena, how much of the product cocktails would you use per treatment? Great question, Marlena, because it depends on your client. Because when I see the skin is super dry and it's like it gets everything into the skin immediately, I would probably add a little bit more. But I usually use about 4, 5 pumps like this. And that should be enough for the face, another 3 or 4 for the neck and the décolletage area, probably, most likely. And then you top it up with the gel. iPhone is thank you very much for amazing webinar. Thank you, thank you. And then that's it. I think, no, I have two more messages. Thank you very much, Joanna. Thank you, Mariana. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. And then one more thing which I wanted to say is social media and community. So if you have done some screenshots during this webinar or you are using our products, please don't forget to tag us in your stories and your posts. Clamanty, JB Pro Touch, Beauty by Joanna Bojarska. We would love to see your work and your results with the products, and we would be more than happy to share them on our accounts as well to spread the love for Norel Dr. Wilsz products. So don't forget to tag us in. Thank you so much. Enjoy your shopping. I have to place my order as well because I would like to use this promotion myself. I hope I helped you with all the information I have told you today. Can you advise acne treatments steps? My Heart Beauty. As I said a few minutes ago, on the YouTube channel, Clement YouTube channel, there will be a whole webinar where I share everything about acne and there are steps in the treatment as well. Sorry, I'm just getting, thank you, Edith, Maria, thank you so much. Once again, if you need anything, let me know. You can always DM me on JB Pro Chat and I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. I know this webinar was super long, but thank you so much for staying with me till the end. And I hope to see you during the next webinar where we will be talking about the newest ampules and one sheet mask. Amazing effects, Meso Air Axe treatments from Norel Dr. Wilsz. Thank you so much. I wish you a beautiful day and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Bye bye. Bye.